Well, Lester, I heard from one former aide to former President Trump who is still quite close to him, who said that the next couple of days are going to hurt still. He sees this case as a weak one. Another former staffer who has since broken with former President Trump had this to say, Lester: I think this must be a jarring and surreal moment for him. This is the most out of control he's been of a situation, his physical circumstances, in many years. You have to imagine the weight of this moment is hitting him. I raised that point, Lester, because I think it really underscores that this is uncharted territory for former President Trump as well, right? He has faced so many legal battles throughout the course of his lifetime, going back to his days in real estate here in New York, and yet none like this, none where he has actually been indicted. And so this is a new moment for him. Again, we are going to hear from him later on today, this evening, from Mar-a-Lago, where we expect to hear the defiant Mr. Trump. He's not just a former president, he's a former reality TV star who understands the power of these optics. But again, Lester, really uncharted territory for him, both politically and legally. And I think these former staffers really capture that moment, that this is going to be a challenge for him moving forward.
Yeah, we've been talking about what he may say or not say to an open mic in that hallway, but we do know he's going to speak tonight. He's planning a speech in the what would be considered the primetime viewing hours. Any idea what the thrust of that message will be?
Well, Lester, I think you can look to the former president's Truth Social post to get a sense of the tone that we are going to hear tonight. He has been defiant. He has lashed out at the DA, Alvin Bragg. So I anticipate we will hear more of that. And I anticipate that he's going to put this into what he believes is the broader context, something that Marjorie Taylor Greene said, that democracy is being destroyed. Those are the words of Marjorie Taylor Greene, and it really, I think, encapsulates some of the messaging that we have heard from Trump world. He will try to cast himself as being persecuted, that this is a political persecution. And again, I think he's going to use this moment to really try to rally his base, rally Republicans around him, to try to get them to close ranks even more than we have seen. Again, Lester, just a reminder, his poll numbers have gone up in recent days. This has only emboldened him in the primary so far, Lester.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.